Big logo there.
Good team, yeah.
Well, Jared, worst thing I got to say is congratulations on wrapping up the title last weekend.
Yeah, cheers. It was big goal for the season, so pretty happy to get that.
And you know, I want to say to you as well, congratulations on being one of the only guys who's doing downhill and four cross.
Yeah, you know, keeping it real, I guess. There's only a few of us do it now, but
not many doing it well like you do, eh?
Yeah, my downhill's definitely been a bit off this year. I've had a few mechanicals and that. I think all my bad luck's gone into downhill this year, which is good for four cross, but would have liked a few more results in that. But it's kind of hard when my focus is definitely on four cross, so it makes it hard for downhill, but it's still a lot of fun for me, you know.
Yeah, and you think you get anything from riding a downhill still? Because the four cross tracks this year, they're getting more and more mountain biking. They're not really BMX tracks like they were, are they now? So you think it's helping you? Or?
Yeah, I mean, once you have that skills base of all the years I've done downhill, I think you don't lose it, but definitely just to keep racing the World Cups for downhill just keeps you that little bit sharper as well, and I think that's paid off for qualifying at least, you know, so yeah. I think it's a good thing.
And we've just had the qualifying run here. How did it go for you?
Yeah.
I know the answer already.
Yeah. I think I made a really bad mistake, and I pulled up like 20 metres before the line and just sat there for about 5 seconds to try and qualify bad so I could have more rest before four cross, because it's pretty tight between downhill and four cross finals here, so I think I pulled over for a bit too long, and I think I might have missed the top 80 cut-off, so only time will tell, I guess. Guys are still coming down now, so we'll have to see.
You'll be all right, and I'm sure you'll make it, Jared, and if you don't, at least you can just concentrate on the four cross tomorrow night, eh?
Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it, because you're definitely pretty tired by four cross racing after these weekends where it's all on one day, so that's one positive, but yeah, I don't want to do that again, that's for sure.
And I mean, we lost you last year to the BMX. What sort of, how's your career in the BMX now the Olympics are done? Are you kind of done with it for a bit, or?
I was definitely done with it for this year. I did a couple races early in the year, just at home and stuff. But I'm planning a trip now to get back to the States early in the new year, next year, just for some races, keep my feet wet sort of thing. So I definitely want to be there in London, so...
You're going for it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And am I right in saying that you sort of started as a mountain biker or started as a BMXer?
Oh, well, I'd raced BMX from when I was first learned to ride a bike until I was like 12. So I never stopped riding BMX tracks. It's good training for mountain bikes, but when I was 13, that's when I got into mountain bikes. And
you won a mountain bike downhill World Cup as well, didn't you?
I got second.
Second, was it?
Yeah, second's the best I've done, so it's close, but not close enough.
You can join the club of Baz de Beaver. I think he might be the only guy to win both.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, but I'm not sure it's going to happen now, but I might have missed my chance, but, you know...
Never say never.
Yeah, you never know what might happen.
And we're looking forward to the Worlds, you know, Australia, Canberra coming up. You've won the World Cup. Obviously, the World Championships is the next big thing on your agenda, and it would be amazing to win it at home.
Yeah, definitely. Like winning, and I've never won Worlds before. I've been close. I've led finals a couple of times.
Last year wasn't great.
Nah, definitely not. Last year wasn't great. So to win first world title in front of the home crown would be just something else, you know. So that's huge on my to-do list.
You're the man to beat.
Yeah, I suppose, but it's hard to be the man to beat. You know, there's a lot of pressure. So
yeah, harder, eh?
Yeah, I think it makes it harder, but definitely I'll forget about that once I'm in the gate. Just do my job.
All right, mate. Well, we're going to let you go on because you've got qualifying, but thanks for your time, Jared.
All right, no worries. Cheers.
Thanks, mate. Right, I'm here with Joost, Wichman RSP giant. Joost, fair to say, I think you've had an incredible year. 2 wins to your name so far.
Yeah, had a good season so far. 2 wins, but it's not really consistent. Like 2 wins, but also got 2 13 places. So that's why there's a big gap between Graves and me. But yeah, 2 wins is not bad.
And then, like we said, you know, you and Jared are the only guys who stood on top of the four cross podium this year. Which, I mean, it takes something special to beat that guy, right?
Yeah. From Australia, for South Africa on, everybody was like, yeah, Graves is the man to beat this year because he won like pretty easy. Then the race after he was like still on it, and then it was like more like how do you call it? Ghost turn on him. It's who's gonna beat Graves is the man, but he is still fucking fast. He won last race, so still the man to beat.
And what do you think it takes to win a four cross? Is it all about the start, Joost, or you know, what's the tracks like these days? Are they allowing you to overtake a lot?
Well, the tracks this year are much better than last year. Last year was more about who got the whole shot, got it. But this year, like I shown it, I was in 4th in Maribor and I overtook 3 guys in the final. Same in same in Andorra. I was in 2nd. I overtook like Roger in the last turn. So it's the start is important, but the tracks are getting more. Yeah, they get more lines. So it's not all about the start. It's like I think 60%.
Yeah, and I mean we're going to Australia for the World's next big event really after this one. you're the only guy this year who's managed to beat Jared Graves. So you know, you're a contender for that World Championship. What would that mean to you to win something like that?
Well, if I win the Worlds, it's great, of course, especially when it's in Australia, to beat Graves in his home country. But I think he got still, like, Roger is so consistent these years, and he's has a BMX background, and I heard that the track in Australia is like a bit BMXy, so I think it's going to be like Graves, Roger, me, and Saladini, and Slavik. Don't count out Slavik, he's like on it. So, but yeah, but to win it would be great. Yeah, that's the goal this year.
Yeah, that'd be good. And I mean, we spoke a little bit last night about, you know, what do you think we can do to make four cross bigger, because it's an incredible spectacle.
What you can do, like, you guys should create more superstars in four cross like you do in downhill. But I still think four cross is perfect for television and for freecaster, because it's like a 1 hour show. It's like head-to-head racing, and it's got everything in it. It's like action for 1 hour. It's just like, yeah. Also, the organizers can put on a bigger show with fireworks and introduce people like the commentators and big music. So,
I mean, right now, I think, you know, I don't like to say it, but it's like a little bit of a sideshow to the downhill, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what we that feeling is what we've got also. So it kind of sucks for us, because we also put a lot of effort in it. We also like put in the training hours every week, and for us it's the same. What do you say? Same. How do you say it? We put the same effort in it. Yeah. But yeah, somehow the media doesn't picks it up.
No, and it is weird, because, like you say, it is actually better for television.
Yeah. It's like with snowboarding. Border cross is like it at the moment. So it's strange that mountain bike doesn't pick it up that like they do in snowboarding. But
would you like to see more events away from downhills? You know, because everything pretty much except for Belgium's on the same weekend. You think that would be any better, or you like being at the downhill World Cups as well?
I think it's good to be with the downhill guys, because it's like the same atmosphere and the same sponsors, and otherwise it would be too expensive for teams to have four cross riders and downhill riders. You have to split up everything. But still, yeah, I don't think it's. I think it's good to be with the downhill guys. Yeah. I don't mind.
No, and we're here in Bromont. You liking the track here?
Yeah, track is good. Like, it's got everything in it. Maybe a little bit too much turns, but maybe it looks a little bit slow on telly. But yeah, the track is good. Big jumps, like. You'll get some great racing tomorrow. Yeah,
every World Cup this year has just been incredible to watch, especially, dare I say, at Andorra, where you won. I mean, it was just amazing.
Thank you.
All right, mate, well, you got qualified in a couple of hours. We're going to go let you wake up and get ready. Get in the zone, Joost.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, dude.
Cheers.
Thanks, mate.